Okay, so I want to break that down a little bit more. What I'm suggesting is that when we're talking about a loneliness that we're experiencing in the moment, what becomes unbearable about that loneliness? What starts to feel like there's nothing good within us? There's an emptiness. And so when I'm talking about this particular type of loneliness, I'm not talking about these kind of small moments of feeling alone or like, oh, I really wish I could call someone to spend time with and I just don't have anyone in my life right now. I'm not talking about that type of aloneness. I'm talking about an intrapsychic, an internal experience of feeling like there is no one's mind that is thinking of me. No one knows me. No one that I know. There is no experience inside of me of a good enough other person who has been keeping me in their mind, right? So I am not known. But we may not be able to articulate it in that way. How we do articulate it is as an emptiness, a sense of feeling unloved, a sense of a tremendous amount of grief, of not really feeling like we have the types of meaningful connections we want. And what I'm suggesting is that in these moments that we're feeling this way, we're not speaking, again, to a social problem or to you need to go out and make more friends. What we're talking about is the fact that we're getting in touch with an experience from an earlier time in our lives where we did not get the type of meaningful connecting of minds that we needed in order to help us bear the unbearable, which is the experience of life, which is our suffering, which is our disappointments. Without the presence of someone to be able to make sense of these things in our childhood, we may now feel like it is continually unbearable. It's so interesting how sometimes, people will say, I'm feeling disappointed. And I don't know why that's been so scary. I don't know why I've been so afraid to feel this. Like now that I'm feeling it, it's not that big of a deal. So why have I spent my whole life being so terrified of feeling disappointed or feeling angry or feeling regret, right? Kind of the other episodes of the series. And it's like, well, maybe it's because we haven't felt like we had a container, someone to hold us while we were struggling with and feeling out these difficult feelings. And so now we feel like if we feel it, we're going to go right back in time to a point where we broke down. And it's going to feel just as disorienting now as it was then. But that's just usually not the case. We are not a child now. We have different capacities now.